Hello, I'm Sam Ward, the Director of Ministry at the Message Trust here in Manchester. And the beatitude that I get to share with you today is this: blessed are the poor in spirit. I love it. It's my favourite one. Blessed are the poor in spirit, Matthew says, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Some have translated that bit of passage to read, blessed are those who have come to the end of themselves, for there they find God. How beautiful is that? At the end of ourselves is the beginning of God. Some translate that beatitude to read, blessed are those who recognize that they need God. There is a blessing. There is joy. There is pleasure and great delight in coming to terms with your failings, your frailty, your limitation, your weaknesses, and your insecurity. And that makes no sense. That's madness. That's upside down. In a world that expects the extraordinary from us, it's hard to come to terms with our ordinariness, our failings, our mistakes, and our inability to change and to fix things. It's my worst thing possible. But in that moment, in that painful moment, the moment of running out, when you realize that you've spent yourself and you have nothing left, then the kingdom comes near. This kingdom opportunity arises. It's a moment of divine exchange that takes place. The kingdom steps in. This upside down flipped kingdom, the kingdom that we are learning, is for the faint and for the feeble, for the flawed and for the failing. A kingdom for the limited and for the last. And what a promise. A kingdom, the kingdom of God, becomes ours. It belongs to us. The kingdom with all its bigness becomes our possession, the possession of those who have nothing. A kingdom full of glory and wonder is at our disposal, at the disposal of the helpless and the hapless. It's almost like we have to let go. Own our weakness, surrender to the all-powerful God, and then access his kingdom. Not a kingdom of the earth, not a kingdom of man, but a kingdom of heaven. And therefore we access the riches of heaven. And I'm not talking about wealth. I'm not talking about gold or silver. I'm talking about the stuff that heaven is rich in. And heaven is where peace reigns. Heaven is where joy abounds, a kingdom where grace overflows and where mercy runs over and faithfulness spills out. And it's got a throne, we're told, where righteousness and justice sit. The throne of power is justice and righteousness and love. Love is there and multiplying. Love is there and filling. Love rules and reigns. And it's all made accessible to us. It's all accessed to the point when we recognize our weakness and we turn into dependence upon heaven and its strengths. That we are given just what we need when we are empty. God steps in with his peace and with his joy. And with grace and with mercy and abounding in love, he draws us in. Heaven is given to us when we are done. And it's game-changing. It's a blessing. It's almost as if at the point of weakness and dependence, God adds his extra to our ordinary. And that is extraordinary.